the resistance of the local people, if we go back to the metaphor or the, analogy of using a disease, the resistance of the people is like your white blood cells' immune response to infection. It's a natural process. It's a natural process when you have an illness for your body to try and deal with it. And it would be totally unnatural. You cannot find any examples in history where the native people just said, oh, welcome, if you want, take the country over and change us and kill us and remove us from our land and make it your country. Ahlan wa sahlan, welcome, That doesn't happen, If I come to your house and say, I like your house, it's a nice house, would you please go away? You're not going to do it. It's common sense, okay, that the native people will resist. And it's just like common sense that the white blood cells of your body will resist to varying degrees. And to varying successes, by the way. They may be overwhelmed by the incoming illness. But it is natural to try and resist. And this resistance for local people, for native people, is by and large, 99% of it is non-armed resistance. Why? Because it's also natural. Most people do not have either the access to arms or the capacity to carry arms or the moral fortitude to go shoot at somebody or anything. It's natural that the native people do not resist by armed methods by and large. They resist mostly by non-violent methods. There is, of course, some that resist by armed methods. That's also natural, by the way. There is a bell-shaped curve of resistance, like any statistical phenomena, and you find some of it in one extreme that involves arms, whatever. Most of the people resist non-violently, and there's a group of people here at the other end that do collaboration. And those people who do collaboration with the occupiers, there were Indian trackers, they used to call them, for the white colonizers that showed them how to go, where to go, etc. And if you talk to those people and ask them, were you Indian, traitors? They will tell you, no, we're not traitors. We're working with this because it's a reality of life, and it's a way to remain here, and it's a way to resist even. And it's also a tiny minority. So that's the reality of a situation like this, of a colonial, anti-colonial struggle. There's nothing else that needs to be, overanalyzed. It's a rather simple problem.